Hi, I'm Shirley Jones, and this is Gemma Wenger's Hollywood.
Academy Award nominee for The Godfather, so that's probably what you're best known for.
Boy, I'm pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, and 4-time Golden Globe Award nominee.
Yeah, I never win anything. It's just like getting awards and no jobs. I'd rather get a job. They're going to give me a piece of glass.
I know.
can't eat
You eat
glass.
regular
Oh,
that way.
nice.
God bless. Thank you.
God bless you. You take care.
How about a kiss goodbye? Adios.
Hello, I'm Martin Landau.
Hi, I'm Florence Henderson, and you're watching Gemma Wenger's Hollywood.
I'm Gemma Wenger, and you're watching Gemma Wenger's Hollywood. We're here at Roger Neal's Oscar party at the Hollywood Palladium, just down the street from the Oscar Awards ceremony. There are going to be so many celebrities here. I'm just very, very excited. And you stay tuned because you never know who we're going to meet. Jamie Farr from MASH, and you are a legend. What's it like to be a legend?
I don't know. My wife treats me, I still throw out the trash and have to do the dishes sometimes, so I don't know. Sometimes even make the bed. So
she keeps you humble.
Does indeed keep me humble. I don't know. You know, that frightens me when they said that you're a legend. I didn't realize that, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
What's the best part of being an actor?
Looking back at the things you've done and the people you worked with, the actors and actresses, the directors and producers and writers. Some of the people are the most wonderful people in the world, and some of them you'd like to forget.
That's right.
Goodness, I've forgotten them. So, but the ones that I remember, they're just all wonderful.
And those that you remember, who's been the greatest mentor for you?
The greatest mentor for me was somebody by the name of Red Skelton, the great comedian, and he taught me a lot about the business, and he was really a great influence in my life, the way I live and the way I think.
And has faith played a role in your life? Faith?
Yes, of course. Go to church on Sundays.
I'm all for it. I'm here with my friend Margie Ray, and I actually interviewed her on my radio show on KKLA, but you are here today with Entertainment Today, looking stunningly beautiful as usual.
Oh my God, thank you so much, and so do you. Look at this fabulous dress you have on.
Oh, you're so sweet. Look at this fabulous dress. My goodness.
Don't ever wear a train to an event. Not a good idea. It has been stepped on so much already. I mean, it's ripped. I've almost fallen 5 times. I mean, we're like, not a good idea. I don't know how these actresses do it. It looks good in a picture.
It looks great. You look gorgeous.
But then that's it. Outside of that, you're walking like this. Oh,
that's right. That's right. I want a train. I need a train. Well, what are you doing today with Entertainment Today?
We're going to try to interview all the celebrities that walk down the red carpet.
Nice.
Like you.
That's right. That's right. So I have Gemma Wenger's Hollywood, and you have Entertainment Today. And what are we thinking? It's pretty hot out right now.
Thank God, because it was freezing yesterday. I did the Spirit Awards yesterday, and I literally wore a coat throughout every interview because it was so cold, and it was in Santa Monica, and the wind. So this is a delight. And you, my dear friend, I love Gemma so much. She is such a wonderful woman, such a woman of God. And I'm sure that you're going to try, like I do, to try to get someone to say something about God.
Yes.
But it's almost impossible, though.
Sometimes it's not.
We're at the famous Hollywood Palladium. It's been 50 years since they had an Oscar party here in the golden era and the heyday, so we're bringing it back.
That's right. They used to have the Oscars right here. The big parties were here.
We have 140 stars coming tonight, and we have 17 nominees for this year, 2019 nominees coming for the after party.
That's amazing.
From 7 different films that have been nominated, including The Green Book, including Black Klansman and Loretta Swit is getting the Lifetime Achievement Award,
love her.
and
She's
Bernie
such a
Capel
sweetheart.
from The Love Boat.
Love him.
Yes.
I've interviewed him before, had some great interviews with him. Always a joy. Awesome. And again, the
Yeah.
lovely Margie Ray, and we're here to give glory to God and give him praise. And I just love this beautiful woman of God and what she stands for. So
I love her. So enjoy her show today because it's going to be amazing. You know, everybody that walks down this red carpet is worthy of it.
Yes, definitely, definitely. Thank you, Margie.
You're so welcome. Thank you for having me.
So we have Cash Hobie, and you are in Funny or Die, and the
Undateable John, yes.
Undateable John. Tell us about that.
Definitely. Oh, it was well, the Funny or Die project was a Tinder dating comedy called As in Kevin. I play Van. He's like the player guy who dates, and he's Tindering while he's on dates. He's a very funny character. We got that on Funny or Die, won Film Fest LA, and Undateable John is a movie that I have. I play a similar character, but I have bleach blonde hair, a gold chain, so it kind of goes with this. And that's myself and Shannon Doherty, and that's coming out this summer.
Are you kind of like the character?
I'm actually very shy in real life. I mean, the characters I play are usually the frat guy or the boyfriend who has a bit of an edge to him. So it's
You just have that look.
I guess I have that look, you know.
What's your favorite part about acting?
Yeah, I just love creative people, you know. I just love like getting on a set and just, you know, meeting actors and actresses and directors and just knowing that we're here to create a brilliant project and we're just going to have fun and then we're going to put our content out there and hopefully inspire people.
Greatest obstacle that you've had to overcome?
Just going for it, you know. I mean, there was, I find myself on the producing side of a lot of these projects. So obviously, you know, things come up, someone will pull out, and you have to find someone else to replace them, or you know, just something doesn't work out. But then something even better than you expected just comes up, or a new opportunity arises. So I've learned to go with it, and I've met some great people along the way.
Your greatest mentor?
Kathy, she's right behind me, and you're gonna have Kathy Cola. Yep, she's down there doing an interview. She directed me in Plastic Daydream with myself and Sherry Belafonte. We've already been in 3 festivals.
What has she told you that has really helped?
Oh my gosh. No, it's not so much what she says, it's just who she is. She's just so flexible. I mean, just like when we get into a room, we make magic. I mean, even it was just getting Sherry, it was just, we were like, who can we get? And then just us like having a meeting, I called Sherry, we took her to dinner, and we're like, we're making this movie. It's just, we just complement each other and we create great stuff together.
That's really nice. And then last question, what would you tell people to avoid any pitfalls that you may have fallen into? What advice could you give them?
Yeah, I mean, look, a lot of people are gonna, you will run into negativity. I mean, that's just life in general, but you know, sometimes just those negative comments, I mean, just don't let it get into you and seep and bring you down. Just, you know, just know that you're doing something great, believe in yourself, and really, and use that to propel yourself to go on to greater achievements.
This is Ernie Hudson from Ghostbusters. What's it like to be in such an iconic movie?
You know, it's been 35 years and people still remember the name and they still dress up in their Ghostbuster outfits, and it's just, I'm humbled by it. It's very, it's great. It's great.
Once a celebrity, always a celebrity.
I think so. I'm not sure, but it sounds good anyway.
How did Ghostbusters change your life?
You know, it just changed my life in the sense of letting me know that you can't rely on anything. You really need to keep pushing forward and doing the best work you can do.
So you couldn't rest on your work on Ghostbusters alone. You had to do other things.
Yeah, no, all the doors that I thought Ghostbusters was going to swing open never swung open. So you just got to go, okay, roll up your sleeves, do the best work you can, and just keep giving thanks to the divine. So that's the lesson I learned from it.
I love the divine. Has faith played a role in your life?
Faith is everything in my life. I mean, what else is, we're not in control of any of this stuff. So, but I do trust presence, you know, call it God or whatever you want, but I know that it guides you to the best life you can have if you just let go.
God's in control. Has he really shown himself to you in your life?
Always, always. And like I said, the biggest thing is letting go and realizing you're not running the ship. You know, and we're servants. We're here to serve and to love each other, and the rest is trust. It works out.
Who's been your greatest mentor?
Well, you know, I don't know. There's been so many people who've come at the right time. You know, they're always there at the right time. My wife, we've been together for 45 years, so she's always seen the better part of me when I sometimes couldn't see it in myself. So I just love her and appreciate her, and thank God that I've been able to share this life with her.
What would you like to say to fellow actors that's really helped you?
Just trust yourself. Trust in yourself. I guess that's really trust in yourself. Trust in God, and yeah, you don't have to control it. Just prepare and do the work, and the door will open. I really believe that.
Cola, director, actress, and now you have Arrested Development on your resume.
Yes, I starred opposite Tony Hale, who is an amazing person. I love him. What a great actor, and he mentored me in a way too, you know, teaching me different things about the business, and just all the people I've met, I feel like they've mentored me in a small way. So hopefully I can mentor other people that are starting out.
That's really interesting, because that's one of my questions. Who has been your greatest mentor? Well, what has he told you?
Well, I'll tell you what. Most recently, my greatest mentor is Sherry Belafonte. Wow. Now, she stars in the film that I wrote, directed, and acted in.
You wrote it?
Yes.
Wasn't that difficult?
Not when you're passionate about something. It's about a woman's, the way she views herself. She sees herself as someone hideous. And if you know Sherry Belafonte, she's gorgeous. So it's not reality. So a lot of people struggle with body dysmorphic disorder.
Totally.
So I wrote that. It was easy to write because I was passionate about it, and I wanted to tell the story. And it's something we should be talking about, you know.
Wonderful. So Sherry Belafonte actually stars in it? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, she's the main star, and she's incredible. Wow, what an actress. So good.
And you're also an actress.
Yes. I've been in Arrested Development, like we talked about Arrested Development, Eve, with the amazing singer-songwriter Eve. American Dreams, opposite Tom Verica, who's a huge success in Hollywood right now.
Do you like being in front of the camera or behind the camera?
I like it all, but my main thing is being a director. That's where my passion lies.
Do you think being an actress has helped you be a better director?
Yes, absolutely.
Or vice versa?
Well, yes, as an actress, and I'm on set and learning everything that you need to learn, I think that helped me realize, okay, I could be a director. I can do this, you know. And I don't think I had the confidence before that. By the time I got on set, and even though I was working as an actress, I felt, okay, now I feel the confidence. I think I can take the next step and become a director.
That's fantastic. How do you stay rooted and grounded in this business?
Surrounding myself with really positive people. That's number one. I say that to everyone. Please get yourself a group of people that believe in the same thing you believe in, that support you, that don't tear you down. That's so important, because you know there's some shady people, but you have to avoid that. And just I have a wonderful family, and I just keep myself surrounded with great people.
And stay with your moral convictions is what I'm hearing.
Absolutely, that's so important. Don't let anyone else change you.
And that's just amazing. I mean, were you born and raised in LA, or did you come from?
I was born and raised in Michigan, but I've been here so long I feel like I'm from here now. I'm in LA.
You came here to act?
I came here, actually to get away from the blizzard. There was 12 inches of snow, so I gotta go somewhere warm. This is not working for me. I'm not good in the snow.
And then in the meantime, you became an actress.
Yes, I did, yes.
Nice, wonderful. What advice would you like to give to those listening so that they could maybe avoid some pitfalls, or maybe take a straight route instead of a circuitous one to their dream or their goal?
Yeah, just stay positive. Don't believe in, if people tell you, I'm going to make you a star type of thing. But I think nowadays things are changing. It's not like that anymore. I think with the right people, in the business, the successful people, they're there to help you out and to lead you in the right direction. And get mentored. Find people that are doing things that you want to do. Interview them. Talk with them. Go out to coffee with them. Learn that way. So important. Having great connections, so important.
Well, you're very beautiful. You have such pretty eyes. They're just gorgeous. How do you just stay so slim and trim?
I'm a vegan. I don't know if that helps.
It does.
Yes. So I don't know.
Yeah, you can really eat as much as you want when you're a vegan and you don't gain weight.
Yeah, as long as you're not eating candy and stuff like that. But if you're eating the good, healthy food, sure, yeah, eat as much as you want.
This is Wes Geer from Korn, and you even spelt it the special way.
Yeah, that's the PR people knew how to do it. With the backwards R, they're very on top of their game today.
Now, Korn is a very famous band. Tell me about the initiation of Korn.
Well, their guitar player left because he was going crazy from drugs. I had just gotten sober and had been friends with the guys for a long time. So they asked me to come play with them because I was sober. And so it was really, the story is about me not dying and getting the best gig of my life, being sober. So I like to carry that message because a lot of people think you can't be a musician, your life's sober if you get sober, things like that. So the whole miracle happened because of my recovery. And so now that's a big mission of what I do is I have a program called Rock to Recovery where we use music to treat people. And so I'm very passionate about that.
Well, music is so beautiful and it's so healing. It seems like drugs become such an important part in the music as far as bands go, as far as sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Right, so sex, drugs, and rock and roll is like the old mantra, but now because we all watch so many people dying, you'd be surprised at how many amazing musicians are sober out there. I won't name names because they have a right to anonymity, but I'm talking guys in the biggest of the biggest bands are now sober. And so what we realize is that you can be an incredible person, musician, artist, entertainer, whatever. There's actors, Academy Award winners who are completely sober. So I just like to spread that message and come out and hopefully somebody finds hope in that.
It's really interesting. You said when you got sober, then this great thing happened for you.
Absolutely, yeah. The biggest success, okay, my brain said my music career was over once I left the industry because of my addiction. It was actually me getting sober that got me the best gig of my life.
And what was the decision that you made to get sober? What were the steps that you took after that?
My life was a complete show, and my family kind of held an intervention, like, we're done with you, dude, unless you get help. And at that point, I knew I had nowhere else to go, so I said, fine, let me try, and they were right. It's an incredible life. I've never been happier.
Don't the drugs affect your musical ability? I mean, singing, playing?
Yeah. Well, it was tough for me because my first record deal I got on piles of drugs. So I gave the credit to the drugs, like a lot of artists do. And then I crashed and burned. So then I was like reprogrammed with my recovery program, if you will, that it wasn't the drugs, it was me. And so once you get rid of the things that are killing you and slowing you down, you have the best success and the best life you ever dreamed of.
That's really, really interesting. Did faith or your belief system play a role in getting you delivered from these drugs?
Yeah, it's definitely a spiritual program. Dealing with the trauma and the guilt and the shame and the anger and all the stuff that you're holding, got to learn how to process it, get rid of it. And that helps me attune myself better to spirituality, love, connecting with people. You're really tuning your spirit. It's really that's what I did anyhow, and many of my friends that have success in sobriety.
Why is there so much temptation in the music industry?
I think it's a lot of reasons. I think it's a creative outlet. It shuts off the voices that tell you this idea or this song or this movie is stupid. And it makes you feel like everything's great. And also I think a lot of artists bring a lot of damage and emotional issues, and that's why they're artists, because they're very emotional beings. So I think there's a combo of those issues.
How can they get in touch with you if they are musicians, they do want to get off drugs, they don't want to do this anymore, they now want to be like you because you're a great model?
Yeah, find me on Instagram. It's the easiest. It's Wes Geer, Wesgeer. Very easy. I'm out there. I'll be happy to chat with you.
Here is the lovely and talented Leticia Perez of the show Blue Laces. Tell us about the show.
The show is, it's a drama series. It's on Amazon Prime right now. And it deals with the lives of people in the medical field, in the law enforcement field. It deals with their separate lives outside of that. And I play a detective, Detective Garcia. And in the first season, my character really starts to unveil in the second season. We're actually in consideration for a Daytime Emmy nominee. Hopefully we get that nomination, and then we'll have a great second season.
What's your favorite part about acting?
Oh, the fact that I get to transform into anybody that I want and just share that emotion with people.
How did you first know you wanted to be an actress?
I think growing up watching telenovelas and with my sisters and my mom and just acting out, everything and just being so dramatic as a kid. I got into drama and I just loved it. I did my first play and I was hooked from there. I was about 8 and I just haven't stopped since.
Who's been your greatest mentor?
My greatest mentor, I would say was my uncle, who unfortunately passed away. Thank you. He actually started, coming from Mexico, started from nothing, worked his way up, opened restaurant business, got into the industry, actually was in a couple films, and just always pushed me to be more than that. You can accomplish anything if you just set your mind to it. So yeah, I would say him.
Best advice you could give?
Best advice I could give would be stay true to yourself and anything is possible.
And your eyeliner is absolutely fantastic and amazing. I mean, how did you do it? And do you know the brand?
It's a hit or miss. It comes out.
You hit.
I hit today. Yes, it's actually NYX. NYX eyeliner, yeah.
Nice.
Their makeup line is getting better and better every year.
Well, thank you so much, Leticia. All the best. You're beautiful. This is Jerry Jewell from The Facts of Life. How was it being on The Facts of Life?
When I was 12.
12 years old. And what was your part?
No, that was an incredible time. And I was the first person with a disability ever to be cast on a primetime series. And I'm still thriving. I just got done filming the Deadwood movie for HBO, which is coming out probably in the next couple of months.
It's wonderful that Hollywood is using people with disabilities.
It's improved a great deal, but we have a long way to go. And I'm proud to be a part of it.
Any advice that you would like to give to those listening? Any advice?
Oh, any advice? Yes, absolutely. Keep the faith, believe in yourself no matter what. Keep opening those doors because, you're going to get a lot of no's, but that one yes is going to be magical.
This is Cisco Reyes of Chosen Kin. Tell us a little bit about Chosen Kin.
Chosen Kin is like a urban superhero digital series on Amazon, and it's about like the apocalypse, the aliens coming to take over the earth, superheroes trying to defend it. I played a bad boy Romy. I'm trying to take over the empire as well. So there's a lot going on. It's a digital series. It's also a comic book. We're shooting the feature in Toronto in a couple of months. So I mean, it's a really fun show to be on. Nico Sparks created it, and I'm just glad to be on it.
Dreams for the future. What would you like to do in your future?
Oh, you know what? I'm creating a few series myself, and I launched my film company, Melting Pot Entertainment, and we're shooting a series that Leticia Perez wrote called Apparitions, and I'm also in Last Night a DJ Saved My Life coming up, so, you know, I'm looking to see all these films and series become a success, and that would be the great future for me.
How do you stay rooted and grounded?
God, you know, having a strong faith in God, you know, and trusting that I'm in the right place and that everything's going to be okay no matter what happens.
Did you grow up in the faith?
Yes, I did. My mother was a very, very religious person. I mean, she would go to adoration at 2 o'clock in the morning and just watch the Eucharist for a couple hours at like 70 years old. You know.
So she prayed for you a lot.
Yes, she did. Padre Pio was her go-to guy, you know, and she's gotten everybody. Like Padre Pio is everywhere. You know, she's like his #1 fan, and now she's up there, probably his assistant.
Probably she is.
Or bothering the heck out of him.
That's right. That's right. Greatest obstacle that you have had to overcome in the business?
You know what? Just being out here from New York with no family. I came out here with my bags and my dream, and I've been out here for over 15 years, and I refuse to go back home, not because I don't love my family, but just because this is my destiny, this is my journey, and I know this is what I'm supposed to be doing, and if there's anything that I can give back to my people, my community, you know, but also give back to my family and let them know that, you know, your little brother has made it.
Awesome. Congratulations. And best advice you could give?
You know what, as cliche as it sounds, just never give up. It's the people with perseverance and determination are the ones that succeed, you know, and the way you do that is having faith in a higher power and just knowing that this is what you're supposed to be doing.
Now, isn't this girl beautiful? Her name is Gloria Garayua. And I see that part of your credits are The Bounty Hunter.
Bounty Hunters, which I shot in Spain. Also How to Get Away with Murder. And my newest show or project, I should say, is called Reckoning.
You're very beautiful.
Thank you. You too.
How do you stay so gorgeous?
I sleep a lot, to be honest with you. I really love to sleep.
But not on your face to create wrinkles.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And I do have a satin sheet.
Satin sheet?
Case, yeah, that does help because it helps minimize wrinkles. And having a good skincare regimen is also helpful. And honestly, just having a good attitude.
What's your favorite part about being an actress?
Oh, let's see. My favorite part about being an actress is dreaming. So many things I could have done with my life, I chose acting. So through acting, I could play different professions, different characters, and hopefully influence and inspire other people to change their perspectives about life by what they watch.
What is the greatest obstacle that you've had to overcome?
My greatest obstacle has been to be taken seriously. I think everyone thinks that here in Hollywood, everyone's just a passing dream. But if you want to have some stamina and longevity, you have to prove that you can earn that.
And your greatest mentor, the person who's mentored you the most?
Mentor, I would say, were my acting teachers. People who not only trained me so I could become a strong actress, but people who believed in me.